Hi everyone, welcome back to How We Rose Cook. It's your girl Marcy in the building, Wagwan, and I am happy to be back. Today we're going to be making some coconut drops. So welcome, and I'm happy to have you. If you can't take too much sugar intake, I'm sorry to say, this is a sweet Jamaican snack and it is made with a lot of sugar, so eat in moderation, alright? First of all, I need water. Yeah, we can't waste the coconut water. Let's get a container for that. Alright, see that? Nice. I'm gonna use a table knife to remove the meat from the shell. This one is perfect. Alright, now for the next step, we're gonna cut it in long strips. Just like that. It's easier for me to do it like this. If you have other techniques, you can go ahead and use it. But this is easier and safer. Line them up like that now. And then we're going to cut them in small squares or rectangles. It's all depending on the size that you want. Alright, coconut is done. In all, this is 2.5 cups of coconut, nicely chopped and rinsed. Here I have my ginger. I'm going to peel it, rinse it, and grate it. Using the small part of the shredded area. Okay, we are ready to go. I'm adding a cinnamon just for extra flavor. Adding my 3 cups of water, and then we're gonna add our chopped coconuts. We're going to add in our ginger now, and this is about 5 tablespoons of ginger. It all depending on how strong your ginger is. The ginger in Jamaica is much stronger, so you have to be careful how much you use. And now I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to add our sugar. I'm adding 2 cups of brown sugar. For added flavor, I'm adding in half teaspoon of nutmeg, and then I still add in a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, even though I have the cinnamon stick boiling in there. So we need this to boil down slowly, so I'm going to turn the stove down and cover the pot. I put it on medium heat. Now I'm going to go ahead and prep my baking pan. I'm just lightly greasing the pan so that the coconut drops doesn't stick. If you're in the island, you can go ahead and use a banana leaf, put it over the stove to quail, and then just set it aside until you're ready to drop your coconut. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead. It's been 20 minutes and I'm going to remove the cover and just let it continue to boil without the cover. We need it to boil all the way down now, and the reason for boiling it this long is just so that the coconut can soften a little bit and the flavor can get to soak through. So while it's boiling down, I'm gonna go ahead and add some vanilla flavor in there. What we're gonna do now is just leave it open, and as you can see, it's dissolving, and while the sugar is breaking down, the sugar is now breaking down and forming a fructose syrup. You want that syrup to completely disappear before you remove it from the stove. As you can see, the coconut is coming down nicely. It's starting to stick on the spoon, and that is why I'm constantly stirring the pot. However, it's still not ready yet. We need the sugar to break down some more until there's little to no syrup in the bottom of the pot. Alright, so that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So the sugar is now turning to like a caramel, and it's getting sticky, and as you can see, the coconut is forming on the spoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give it another minute because there's still too much syrup in the bottom of the pot. Alright, after another minute it should be nice and ready, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop them on my container. Drop them as fast as you can because the sugar gets hard very quick. Alright, so whatever size you want, take up that amount. I'm just making some small ones. When they're smaller, you can just take up it and eat it in moderation. But it's however size you want to make it, alright? There's no specific size. In about a minute, they should be set. Alright, and these little pieces left back in the bottom of the pot, they're for me, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and eat them. They were so nice. And at this point, you wanna fill your pot with water, put it back on the stove so that the sugar can get released from the bottom of the pot and it's easier to wash that way. Otherwise, it's gonna be hard to get out. Alright, so here are our drops. They are ready in less than a minute, trust me. Once you put them down, by the time you're done dropping the others, the first set starting to dry. All right, and they are so good. You're able to taste the ginger and all the flavors that was added. I would really appreciate if you give the video a thumbs up. Just like the video, please. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate your time, and do have yourself a wonderful weekend. All right, save the video, save the recipe, and you can do the same for peanut if you're a peanut drops lover like myself. I really enjoyed making this requested video, and I'm looking forward to making many more. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.